Welcome back to the channel of YourRussianGamer. Now, I haven't done this series for an insanely long amount of time, and I honestly don't know why. Maybe because I was just interested in other things, maybe because I was just too lazy to do this, because it does take some time to do a video like this. However, I'm back with Weapons Mastery, and in this episode I'll be looking at the KSG, which is probably one of the most controversial shotguns, because some people think it's amazing, some people think it's awful. Like in that situation, it's just awful. But as you can see, I'm also in this gameplay wrecking crap with it sometimes. Like, there's some parts where I just go ham and beast mode, and other shotguns wouldn't even compare to the awesomeness of it in certain situations. Now, the purpose of this series is to look at the camos and not at the gun itself, and I'm going to be giving you the best tips you can get to get the camos for this weapon. So, yeah, here we go. The KSG, at the Cryptic Typhon, you need 250 one-shot kills, and if you use long barrel, then that's literally 90% of the kills you're going to get. The KSG, its range goes until where you can hit the person with your crosshairs, literally. There's a certain range at which the gun becomes a two-shot kill, but the largest amount of shots you need to kill will be 2. The lowest damage this gun will ever do is 60. To the foot across the map, this gun does 60 damage. It will never be a 3-shot kill. A lot of ranges where a shotgun would be useful, like this one for example, the KSG would, be a 1-shot kill 99% of the time. 250 1-shot kill is very easy, don't have to try for that. Now after that you need 30 revenge kills, which is basically playing an objective game mode, or playing a game mode where it's luckier if you get campers, because you know where somebody is, you're going to go back and get them. And revenge kills, sometimes you get them by accident without trying when you're going for other things like bloodthirsts and stuff. But I try for revenge kills sometimes because at least when somebody kills me, it's like them giving me a free radar on where they are. I know exactly where they are, so I'm going to go right back there and kill them. That's a revenge kill. Anyways, 30 revenge kills. They needed 50 perks, 50 kills with no perks, and 50 kills with no attachments. Just like any other weapon, you might want to consider taking off perks and attachments at the same time. 50 kills isn't really that much of a problem. In this gameplay, I rack up like 39 or something like that, and this is a kill confirmed on Nuketown, so I think that's a decent amount of kills. And so it's basically 2 games with no perks and no attachments. Not that difficult, especially because attachments on the KSG, the only one that really is useful for me is Quick Draw. Long Barrel is just there to fill up the 10th point. It's really not that necessary. So after those no perk, no attachment kills, you have 5 double kills, which is literally you're going to play a close range map and find 2 people anywhere near each other and kill them, and that's double kill. And 5 really, you don't even have to try for them, they'll just come to you naturally as you're going for other challenges. Now the last challenge is the 10 Bloodthirsties, which is interesting because for me, when I was going for Bloodthirsties for this weapon, I absolutely despised it. It was the hardest challenge I could possibly have done in my entire life. I had no idea how to get those stupid Bloodthirsties. I had no idea how to kill 5 people without dying. But in this gameplay, I do it a few times actually, and it's very much possible. And it all comes with experience with this weapon. It all comes with experience of getting your aim flawlessly on target, and that's basically the one difficult thing about this weapon. It fires a single slug and not a burst, so if you miss anywhere near the middle of your screen or wherever that slug goes in those crosshairs, it's not going to kill the person. And so that's the difficulty of this weapon. This is why I suggest Quick Draw massively, because you need to be aiming down the sights to kill with this weapon. I really don't suggest using laser sight because it only provides a guide. It doesn't actually fire the bullet where the laser is pointing, so it's not really as useful as you would think it is. That's why all the kills I'm getting, I'm at least zooming in a little bit until I fire the weapon, just so I get that assurance accuracy, I guess that's what you would call it. And so that's basically the weapon, I guess. That's how you get the camos for this gun. It's really not that difficult with experience. When I was using this gun, it was hard, but after, going into league play and stuff, and using other weapons, this gun seems to be a piece of cake now. I would suggest for attachments, really, nothing but Quick Draw and Long Barrel. There's no real attachment that is useful for this weapon as much as Quick Draw, because you need to be aiming down the sights to kill the person. You see, that's a ridiculous range to be killing someone. And, as you can see, there's no real point in using any other attachments. Long barrel will help you out with long range kills, but really not that useful. Fast mag, you have 14 slugs in one mag. What's the point of reloading? You're going to die before you get those 14 shots off. Extended mag, I think it go up to 17. Then MMS sight is useful if you like shooting people through walls. This gun has decent wall penetration because it is a shotgun. And in addition, like reflex sight is basically the MMS only for people that are level 2 and not level 9, I think, with this weapon. I think this weapon has 10 levels. And so that's practically all I'm really going to suggest to you. Any other attachment is pretty much useless and really not even to be considered. I see people using reflex and stuff like this for this weapon. I see people using this MS, and I see them making use of it, but any other attachment, let's say for example like fast mags or something, really not that useful. Now for perks, I really wouldn't suggest anything other than lightweight, just to move faster, and extreme positioning or dexterity, just to add up that movement. You don't need scavenger, as popular belief is for most weapons, because this gun already has so much ammo to go along with. It's a one-shot kill, so honestly the 14 and 20 hit that you get is more than enough. You get 42 rounds, and that's a possible 42 kills before you die. So honestly, scavenger is not that useful unless you're using equipment. In my case, I'm not using equipment. I'm using lightweight, I'm using ghost, I'm using toughness, extreme conditioning, and dexterity. So that's basically all the suggestions that I really need to give you. So hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay, and if you did, thumbs up for the KSG. And one last tip: in hardcore, if you get an impact in someone, it will be a kill. This because in hardcore you have 40% health. In core, if you get a headshot at any range, it will still be a one-shot kill. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. See you guys later, and goodbye.